the service earlier on where we saw the hall, even all the way up to the door throughout the reception area, packed to capacity. It was a wonderful service. The music was as what we've come to expect when Africans come together to really commemorate an occasion as joyous and celebrating the life of a man who brought us in turn so much joy. President Zuma has departed here now, and about 20 or so minutes ago, so did the family led by Mama Winnie Nomzamo Mandela, who is the ex-wife to former President Nelson Mandela. Also, Sonwabile Mandela, who is the chief of Mvezo, who is, of course, the eldest male grandson of Nelson Mandela, and therefore, by that virtue, has the chieftaincy replaced, or rather restored, to that family. He was here with his wife. Also, some of Mandela's grandkids were here, and over and above that, just South Africans across racial lines coming together and really bearing testimony and proving to everyone that that is exactly what Mandela stood for. Madiba was a unifier, Madiba was a reconciliator, and all these things, children, people of various ages, all gathering together under one roof. One person who was actually also part of this congregation on this day is the gentleman that is recognized as being the designer of the Mandela shirt. We all know how our Madiba bucked convention, didn't wear ties or suits even when going to National Assembly or any other function of importance. He donned the Mandela shirt, and here with me I have Sonwabile Ndamase, who is not just the designer, the creator of the Mandela shirt, but was also the designer of Utata Nelson Mandela throughout his life. You are part of the congregation, Hlekazi, and I know that as well. You are Methodist, and Methodists mark these sort of occasions in a very particular way. Just take me through. Earlier on you were at Bethesda Mission in Houghton. Then right now you were here in Bryanston. Take me through how the Methodists did what we know they are able to do best.
Oh my God, we have done it so solemnly, as the way that I would have loved to see himself, because he has visited much of these particular churches. And when I was at Bethesda, and when I saw the congregation gathered together, we were all there singing in unison of Utata, and having the picture of him with a dance with a Madoda.
You know, I wanted to talk to you exactly about that. We know him for his Madiba jive.
Yes.
When his arms side to side of his body, he will never miss an opportunity to dance to a good song. How would he have fit in if you were alive today, watching Amadoda, the elders and the men of the Methodist Church doing what they were doing? In your mind, how do you see him acting in that sort of scene?
I found it as well very fascinating, because when I came here at Bryanston, the moment actually the church started, I just felt his spirit as well, filling this whole church. And guess what happened? He made Msholozi to stand up and go and sing with Amadodan as well. So that on its own, inside I saw that he is speaking in us in a different way, because we all know that those that have died, they are not died, but they are sleeping. And therefore, we also celebrate their sleep, because we know now they have been released out of this flesh. But we know one thing: when the last days will come, they shall rise again. But now we shall talk. They're opening up the doors for us out there. That's why we can celebrate this man. That's why we are so excited. We are so overwhelmed, because we believe now he is free out of all the bondage, out of all what he has been feeling, the pain that he has been going through. What we have been praying for, that God, if it is your will, let him let us celebrate him because God has spoken. Even Reverend or presiding bishop, he made an example of a very easy thing that we all know. He uses a GPS and said, in a GPS there's a way that you always go, and the GPS will show you the line where you're supposed to be going. But when you miss that and you decide to turn around, the GPS will say, let's calculate. And now we talk about recalculating. He gave us, and that's what Mandela would have loved to see now. Let's recalculate now. Let's change the direction. And that's what now we need to do. Young people of all age and old people, even the ones that are in the parliament now, they need, remember they've done wrong. Now we see them more than. He is no more in pain. We need to recalculate our ways of doing things.
Thank you so much. That is Mr. Sonwabile. He is the man who dressed Ubawo Madiba throughout his life. He is the man who designed the Mandela Shirt, and he is one of the congregants and members of the Methodist Church, which is the church that the Mandela family belong to. And as he, pointedly and it's so symbolically points out that what Madiba has done for South Africans is to really provide the legacy, provide the map. And if as a nation we feel as though we've lost our way at a certain point, as the presiding bishop of the Methodist Church has said while delivering his sermon, it's simply time to recalculate and get back on track. Nzinga.